Welcome back to the channel named Top Lincoin Currency. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss out on our amazing coin discovery journeys. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1949 US 1-cent coin. You might have seen one of these in your coin jar, or maybe you've even got a collection of pennies tucked away in a drawer. But do you know what makes the 1949 penny such an interesting and valuable coin in today's market? Stick around, because in this video, we're going to explore its history, its unique features, and most importantly, the big question: how much is it worth? Is it worth just a penny, or could it be worth thousands? Well, you're in for a surprise because the 1949 penny could very well be worth a lot more than you think. Let's get into it. Let's start with a quick history lesson. The 1949 penny was part of the Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. As many of you know, these pennies were first minted to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, many different designs and changes have been made to the penny, but the 1949 issue is special in its own right. Now, what makes 1949 different? This year marked the post-World War II era, and the coinage in circulation began to show subtle changes. The 1949 penny featured the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, and the reverse side displayed the wheat ears, hence the term wheat penny. This design was used from 1909 until 1958 before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design we know today. But beyond its design, the 1949 penny holds significance due to its production and the years that followed. Minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, this penny was made in substantial numbers. However, finding a rare version of the 1949 penny, in great condition, or with unique characteristics, can bring about a higher value than its face value. So, what makes the 1949 penny so special? Well, the coin is relatively common, but there are certain factors that can turn a simple penny into a collector's dream. Let's break down what to look for when assessing the value of a 1949 penny. First off, the mint mark. You'll notice a small letter either on the front or the back of the coin, which indicates where the coin was minted. If it has no mint mark, it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. A D mint mark means it was made in Denver. So, the Philadelphia version is typically more common, but don't count out those Denver minted ones just yet, because they can sometimes fetch a higher price depending on their rarity and condition. Next, we've got the condition. Coins that have been heavily worn over time lose their value. But don't worry, if you're looking at a penny with a lot of wear, all hope is not lost. Coins that are in excellent condition, such as those with no visible wear or scratches, have a much higher value to collectors. The key is the grade of the coin. The higher the grade, the higher the price. Coins are graded on a scale, with mint state, MS, being the best quality and poor, P1, being the lowest. So, if you've got a 1949 penny that's graded MS 65 or higher, then you're sitting on a potentially valuable treasure. Next, we have error coins. Error coins are incredibly valuable and can significantly increase the worth of a coin like the 1949 penny. If you find a 1949 penny with any errors, whether it's a double die or a misstrike, it could be worth a lot more than you'd expect. Okay, let's get to the burning question: how much is the 1949 penny really worth? Well, the short answer is, it depends. Most 1949 pennies in average circulation are worth just a few cents over their face value, so don't expect to retire on these just yet. But, and here's the exciting part, if you find a 1949 penny that is in exceptional condition, maybe graded at MS 65 or higher, it can fetch a pretty hefty price tag. For example, the 1949 D Lincoln cent in MS 65 could go for over $100 or even $200. However, it's the rare varieties and error coins that truly stand out. A 1949 penny with an incredible misstrike or a very rare double die error can shoot up in value. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare versions, and here's where things get really exciting. While most 1949 pennies might hover around $1 to $2 in average condition, a near-perfect example or an error coin can potentially fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000, and in some cases, even more. And now, let's get to the most exciting part. Are you ready? There are some incredibly rare 1949 pennies that have been sold for a jaw-dropping amount of money. In fact, some collectors have been willing to pay up to $18,000 for the right 1949 penny. Yes, you heard that right, $18,000 for a single penny. This is for the rarest, highest quality specimens with errors or unique characteristics that make them stand out from the crowd. So, check those old pennies, folks, you just might have a goldmine in your hands. Imagine pulling a coin like that out of your collection or finding it tucked away in an old jar at the back of your drawer. It's a reminder that sometimes the value of a coin isn't just about the number stamped on it, but the rarity, condition, and history that make it stand out to collectors. So, if you've got a 1949 penny lying around, take a closer look. It could be worth a lot more than you think. Remember, the coin market is full of surprises, and you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem. And if you find one of those rare 1949 pennies worth $18,000, don't forget to let me know in the comments. You might just inspire a new generation of coin collectors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content. Until next time, keep collecting and keep hunting for those hidden treasures. See you soon. Today, we're diving into a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket right now, but it could be worth a small fortune. We're talking about the 1944 Lincoln penny. I know, you're probably thinking, it's just a penny. Well, hold on to your seats because this penny is far more than meets the eye. And by the end of this video, you'll be wondering if your 1944 Lincoln penny is hiding a treasure worth up to $21,000, that's right. So, grab your magnifying glass and your wallet, let's uncover the hidden value of the 1944 Lincoln penny. Let's start with some history. The 1944 Lincoln penny was struck during one of the most challenging periods in U.S. history, World War II. If you're familiar with the U.S. minting process, you'll know that during the war, there was a shortage of metals, which led the U.S. government to make some major changes in coin production. For the 1944 year, the composition of the penny was changed from the usual copper to a mix of copper and zinc, using spent shell casings and scrap metal for military operations. The 1944 penny was one of the last copper pennies before the U.S. Mint transitioned fully to zinc-coated steel for the pennies struck from 1943. In 1944, they returned to copper, but it wasn't just any copper. The wartime composition made the pennies a bit more unique than previous years. The D mint mark on the 1944 penny, in particular, indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint, and it's the key to its value today. Now, let's get into what really makes the 1944 penny so valuable. It's not just about the year, it's about the rarity and condition of the coin. There are millions of 1944 pennies out there, but only a small fraction of them have survived in good enough condition to be considered valuable. If you've ever come across a coin collector's guide, you'll know that the condition of a coin is everything. Coins are graded based on how much wear and tear they have. A coin in mint condition, or even a proof-like finish, can be worth significantly more than one that's been sitting in circulation for decades. But don't worry, we're going to get into exactly what makes a 1944 penny valuable, and how you can check if your penny is worth thousands of dollars. Let's talk about grades for a second. A 1944 penny in good condition might only be worth a couple of bucks. But if it's in extremely fine condition, with clear details and minimal wear, it could be worth a lot more. A mint state 1944 penny, one that looks as though it was just minted, is a whole other story. Those are the pennies that are truly rare and valuable. Here's the fun part, the value. The price of a 1944 penny can vary drastically, depending on its condition. You might think that a coin like this would be worth just a few cents. However, we're talking about a rare, historical penny that has been sought after by collectors for decades. If you have a mint state 1944 penny, you could be holding on to something that's worth a lot more than you'd think. In good condition, a 1944 penny might only fetch you about 20 to 50 cents. But if your penny is in extremely fine condition, you could be looking at a value of around $10 to $20. But hold on, here's where things get really interesting. If your 1944 penny is in mint state, or if it has any unique features or errors, you could see its value skyrocket. There's something special about the 1944 penny when it's in perfect condition, because there's a finite number of them left in such pristine shape. If your penny is MS65 or higher, meaning it has very few imperfections, you could be looking at a coin worth over $1,000. But that's not all. Some collectors have paid tens of thousands of dollars for 1944 pennies in unbelievable condition. We're talking about those with flawless detail and perfect coloration. But here's the kicker, there are rare cases where a single 1944 penny has sold for upwards of $21,000. Yes, you heard that right, $21,000***. So, how can you tell if your 1944 penny is worth this much? Let's go through the steps. First, look at the overall condition of the coin. Are the details on Abraham Lincoln's portrait clear? Are the lines in the shield sharp, or have they worn down over time? The more detail you can see, the better. Next, check the mint mark. You're looking for the D mint mark, which is located just beneath the date, between the 4 and the 4. It should be clear and distinct. The 1944 mint mark is one of the most coveted, but you'll want to make sure that it's not a counterfeit or a different year. So, there you have it. If you're holding on to a 1944 Lincoln penny, it might just be worth more than you thought. And while the majority of 1944 pennies are worth just a few dollars, if yours is in mint condition, or has some special characteristics, you could be looking at a stunning $21,000. Now, I know that sounds incredible, but remember, collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins, and yours could be the next big find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss out on more coin-related content. Who knows? The next coin you check might just change your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting! Today, we have a real gem from the past, one of the most intriguing coins that has captivated collectors for decades, the United States of America 1 cent 1957 coin. So, grab your magnifying glass and join us as we explore what makes this little penny so special, its value, and how you could be sitting on a treasure worth thousands. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1957 1 cent coin is part of the Lincoln penny series, which has been in circulation since 1909. You see, the Lincoln penny is not just any ordinary coin, it has a rich legacy, representing over a century of American history. The 1957 penny, however, stands out for several reasons. To understand its significance, we first need to dive into the coin's background. The coin was designed by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner, and it was introduced to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. His image, portrayed on the obverse side of the coin, is instantly recognizable. This coin made history as the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure, and it has remained a symbol of American unity and patriotism ever since. The 1957 penny, like its predecessors, features a portrait of Lincoln on the front, along with the inscription, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." On the reverse side, we have the familiar image of two wheat stalks, a design that earned the coin its popular nickname, the wheat penny. But wait, there's something more to this particular year. The 1957 penny is one of the last coins to feature the wheat reverse before it was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. This transition makes the 1957 wheat penny a significant piece for collectors, especially those interested in historical U.S. coins. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1957 penny truly valuable. On the surface, you might think, it's just a penny, but in the world of coin collecting, it's about rarity, condition, and historical context. The 1957 penny was minted in large numbers, over 1 billion were made, so in theory, they should be fairly easy to find. But that's not the case for high-quality specimens. As with all rare coins, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. The condition of a 1957 penny is assessed using a grading system from the American Numismatic Association, ANA. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. Most 1957 pennies you come across will likely fall into the lower end of the scale, with noticeable wear and tear from years of circulation. But, if you happen to find a 1957 penny in mint state, well, that's where things start to get interesting. Let's talk about grades. A typical 1957 penny that is well worn and circulated might only be worth around 1 cent or 2 cents. But as you move up the grading scale, the value skyrockets. For example, a 1957 penny that is graded as MS65, meaning it's in mint state with only minimal imperfections, could be worth several dollars. However, a coin graded as MS67 or higher could command an even higher price. But the real money comes when you find a gem-quality coin with no visible flaws and a crisp, sharp strike. Those are the ones that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Some of the most sought-after 1957 pennies are those that are in exceptional condition. These coins have often been kept in pristine storage for decades, free from the elements that could cause them to lose their shine and detail. Another factor contributing to the coin's value is whether it's a proof coin. The 1957 proof pennies were made in limited quantities for collectors, and they were struck with specially prepared dies to ensure they had a flawless finish. While not as rare as some other years, a 1957 proof penny in perfect condition can still fetch a decent price. So, how much is a 1957 penny really worth? Well, the price depends heavily on its condition, rarity, and whether it has any unique characteristics. For a basic, circulated 1957 penny, you might only see it valued at a few cents. However, for a 1957 penny in uncirculated or mint condition, you're looking at a price range of $5 to $15. But here's where it gets exciting for serious collectors. In recent years, certain 1957 pennies have seen a dramatic increase in value. Coins with unique minting errors, such as double dies or other irregularities, can fetch much higher prices. These coins are incredibly rare, and they're the ones that collectors go wild for. One of the most exciting variations of the 1957 penny is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once, causing the design to appear doubled in certain areas, most notably on Lincoln's portrait or the date. These rare error coins can easily command prices of $50 to $100, depending on their condition. So, what's the ultimate value of a 1957 penny? Well, the most coveted 1957 pennies, especially those in pristine, mint condition or with a rare minting error, have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auctions. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the grand total. If you happen to own one of those extremely rare and well-preserved 1957 pennies, you could be sitting on a treasure worth a whopping $11,000. Yes, that's right, $11,000. Now, I know it might sound too good to be true, but in the world of rare coins, anything can happen. Whether it's a perfectly graded specimen or a rare error coin, a 1957 penny could be more valuable than you ever imagined. So, there you have it. The 1957 1-cent Lincoln penny is not just a piece of history, it could be worth a small fortune, depending on its condition and uniqueness. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare beauties, you may just have a coin that's worth $11,000. Keep your eyes peeled, and happy collecting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Coin Collectors channel. Today, we're going on an exciting journey to uncover one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in American history, the 1987 United States 1-cent coin. Now, if you thought pennies were just loose change you toss in a jar or forget about in your pocket, think again. This seemingly ordinary penny could be worth a lot more than you think. Keep watching as we explore the history, rarity, and shocking value of the 1987 Lincoln penny. Now, when you think about pennies, they might seem insignificant, just a single cent, right? Well, today's coin is proof that you should always take a second look at those pennies, because you never know when one could be hiding a small fortune. The 1987 penny is one of those coins that has captured the attention of collectors, and some versions of it could bring in thousands of dollars. Let's first rewind to 1987, the year this penny was minted. 1987 was a year of major milestones in the United States, including the release of the 1987 penny. At first glance, this coin may look like any other Lincoln penny, the same iconic design with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, and the famous memorial on the reverse. But here's the catch: certain versions of this penny are much rarer than you might imagine. So, let's break it down. The 1987 penny was minted in two main varieties, the 1987D, minted in Denver, and the 1987P, minted in Philadelphia. Both were produced in large quantities, nearly 13 billion of them in fact. However, just because a coin is plentiful doesn't mean it can't be valuable. While the majority of these pennies are common and not worth much more than their face value of 1 cent, some unique and well-preserved examples have been known to sell for a significant amount of money. The key factors that make these coins valuable include their condition, any potential errors in minting, and how rare certain versions are. Here's where things get interesting. If you come across a 1987 penny with a high-grade condition, meaning it's free from scratches, discoloration, and wear, you're looking at a coin that could fetch a premium price. A well-preserved penny, graded MS 67 or higher, can be worth far more than the average penny. But that's not all. There's something even more incredible. Some 1987 pennies were minted with errors that make them extraordinary and incredibly valuable. For example, if you find a 1987 penny with a double die, which means the design is imprinted more than once, this could be a rare error coin worth thousands. Other error coins to look out for are those with off-center strikes, where the design is improperly aligned, or coins with repunched mint marks. Let's talk about the marketplace. So, what are these rare 1987 pennies really worth? Well, depending on their condition and any potential errors, these coins have fetched some surprising prices at auctions. And we're not talking about just a few dollars here. Some 1987 pennies in perfect, mint condition can sell for hundreds of dollars. But here's the kicker: rare error versions of this coin have been known to bring in jaw-dropping sums at auctions, proving that a little bit of rarity can turn a simple penny into a goldmine. In fact, the value of certain 1987 pennies has been known to reach up to $19,000, yes, you heard that right, $19,000. Imagine finding a 1987 penny that could be worth $19,000, that's the potential these coins have if you know what to look for. It's truly incredible how a coin that was once just part of your pocket change could become a collector's dream. So, where do you find these valuable 1987 pennies? You might stumble across them in old coin rolls, estate sales, or at your local coin dealer. You can also check through your own change jar. It's worth looking through your collection, as you never know what treasures might be hidden inside. Now, it's time for the most important part: how much is this coin worth? Well, after doing some research and looking at recent sales data, we can say that a standard 1987 penny is worth 1 cent, nothing special. But if you happen to find one in pristine, uncirculated condition or with a rare mint error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, after all the hype, just how much is a 1987 penny worth in terms of actual money? If you've got one with the right condition or mint error, this penny could be worth up to $19,000. That's right, $19,000. Can you believe that? The 1987 penny, something you might have once tossed aside, could now be worth a small fortune. So, next time you're sifting through your change, take a moment to inspect those pennies. You might just find a hidden treasure. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more amazing coin discoveries. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your collection grow more valuable every day. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a tiny coin with a big story, the 1988 United States 1-cent coin. This little Lincoln penny might not look like much at first glance, but its value could surprise you. Let's dive into the details. The 1988 1-cent coin is part of the iconic Lincoln Memorial series. These coins were produced during a time when the United States Mint was focused on creating affordable, yet highly collectible coins. The Lincoln Memorial penny was first minted in 1959 as a tribute to President Abraham Lincoln, and since then, it has become one of the most popular coin series in the United States. The 1988 1-cent coin features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. You'll see Lincoln's iconic portrait facing left, with the inscription, "In God We Trust," and the date, 1988. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, with the words, E pluribus unum, and United States of America. This simple, yet powerful design captures Lincoln's legacy and serves as a reminder of his leadership and contributions to American history. The 1988 1-cent coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, denoted by no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, denoted by a D. The total mintage for 1988 was approximately 5.5 billion coins. However, what sets certain coins apart are those with distinct characteristics, rare errors, or specific mintages that make them highly collectible. While 1988 is among the years when billions of pennies were produced, certain coins have managed to stand out due to low mintages, die varieties, or mint errors. Coins that show noticeable die doubling, off-center strikes, or other rare features can be worth much more than face value. The grade of a coin is another significant factor that determines its value. Coins in mint state, MS, condition or those with a high degree of sharpness and preservation tend to fetch a premium. Look for coins graded MS-66 or higher, as they represent top-tier examples of this issue and can command a significant price. The D Mint mark on the 1988 penny, denoting the Denver Mint, often carries higher premiums compared to Philadelphia Mint coins without a mint mark. This is due to the lower survival rate of D Mint coins in pristine condition. Now, let's talk numbers. In general, a circulated 1988 1-cent coin is valued around 1 to 5 cents. However, if you have a coin that's in pristine condition, grading at MS-66 or higher, its value can quickly jump to several $100s. For instance, a 1988 D Lincoln Memorial penny in MS-66 condition can be valued at around $66,000. Yes, you heard that right, $66,000. This is due to the rarity of high-grade specimens and the demand among collectors. Look closely at the coin's surface. Coins with sharp details, clear lettering, and no signs of wear or damage are often the ones that grade higher. Check for any doubling on the date or lettering, as these features could be a sign of a high-value specimen. These types of errors are often seen in coins struck from partially deteriorated dies. Coins in original packaging or certified by third-party grading services, like NGC or PCGS, typically carry more value. Such coins ensure authenticity and give buyers confidence in the coin's grade. The 1988 D Lincoln Memorial penny in MS-66 condition is valued at $66,000. That's $66,000 written out in words. It's a staggering amount for what was originally a humble 1-cent coin. There are several reasons why this particular coin has become highly sought after. For starters, it's part of a significant numismatic series, Lincoln Memorial pennies. Coins from this series tend to capture collectors' attention due to their historical significance and aesthetic appeal. The 1988 issue, in particular, stands out because of its combination of low mintage and excellent preservation potential. Collectors are often willing to pay top dollar to add a top-quality 1988 penny to their collections. Attending coin shows or auctions is one of the best ways to find collectible 1988 pennies. These events often feature a wide selection of high-grade examples that may not be available at local shops. Platforms like eBay or specialty coin websites often list high-value 1988 pennies. Always ensure that the coin is certified before making any purchase to avoid any potential forgeries. Visiting reputable local coin shops is another great way to discover hidden gems. A knowledgeable dealer can help you understand what you're looking for and guide you on building a collection. The 1988 United States 1-cent coin is more than just a small piece of history. It's a testament to the hobby of coin collecting and the value that certain coins can hold. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, knowing the potential value of the 1988 penny can make your collecting journey even more exciting. Don't underestimate those small coins, they can add up to big money. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the 1988 1-cent coin. If you found this video informative and engaging, please give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow collectors. Also, consider subscribing to our channel for more in-depth numismatic content. We'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment below to let us know what you think of this fascinating coin. To wrap up our discussion, the 1988 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny in MS-66 condition is valued at $66,000. This incredible price tag serves as a testament to the rarity and desirability of this specific coin and highlights its potential to become a valuable asset in any collection. If you're lucky enough to have a high-quality 1988 1-cent coin in your collection, take care of it. Coins like these have a way of increasing in value over time and can make a significant impact on your collection. Happy collecting, everyone! Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Did you enjoy this video on the 1988 United States 1-cent coin? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more coin-related content. Also, share this video with friends who love collecting coins or want to learn more about their value. Until next time, happy hunting and collecting. This script is designed to provide a comprehensive overview, emphasizing the key factors that make this coin valuable and intriguing to collectors. Let me know if this aligns with what you had in mind or if you'd like further details or adjustments. Today, we have something truly special to talk about, the United States 1-cent 1989 coin. You might think, it's just a penny, right? Not much to it. But wait, this tiny coin could actually be worth thousands of dollars. That's right, the 1989 Lincoln penny could be hiding some serious value. So, stick around as we break down why this little cent is causing such a big stir in the numismatic world. Let's start with the basics. The 1989 penny, or the 1-cent coin, is part of the long-running Lincoln series, which first debuted in 1909. The 1989 penny is no different in design from other modern pennies, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or the front side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, or the back side. But here's the catch: while it might seem like an ordinary penny, certain 1989 pennies could actually be worth a lot more than you'd expect. Before we get into how the 1989 penny can be worth thousands of dollars, let's talk about what makes coins valuable in the first place. Generally speaking, a coin's value is determined by a few key factors: rarity, how many of a certain coin exist; condition, is it in mint condition, or has it been worn down over the years; demand, is there a high demand for that particular coin from collectors; minting errors, did something go wrong during the coin's production, making it unique or rare. When it comes to the 1989 penny, the most important factor driving its value is a specific error that happened during its production. So, let's dive deeper into that. You might be surprised to know that not all 1989 pennies are created equal. While most of them are worth only 1 cent, there are some 1989 pennies with unique characteristics that can significantly boost their worth. Let's talk about minting errors, and how these mistakes can make a coin worth a fortune. One of the most sought-after 1989 pennies has a rare error called a double die obverse. This occurs when the die used to stamp the coin strikes the planchet, or blank, multiple times, causing a doubling effect on the design. The result? A coin with noticeably doubled details on Lincoln's face, the date, and the inscription, Liberty. These double-die pennies are extremely rare, and collectors will pay a premium for them, especially when they are in excellent condition. But the error doesn't stop there. Another issue that has been spotted in some 1989 pennies is a misaligned die, which causes the coin's design to be off-center, creating a unique, visually intriguing piece that could also catch the eye of collectors. Now, not all 1989 pennies have these errors, but when they do, their value skyrockets. So, if you have a 1989 penny, you might want to take a closer look. Are there any doubling effects or misalignments? Does it look different from the rest of your coins? These small imperfections could turn your penny into a highly prized item. In terms of pricing, if your 1989 penny is in mint condition and has one of these errors, you could potentially sell it for a substantial amount. Depending on the type of error, the condition of the coin, and its overall appeal to collectors, the value can vary. For example, a typical 1989 penny without any errors is worth only a few cents. No surprise there, right? But when you get into error coins, the price can take a massive leap. For those with the double die obverse error or misaligned die, you could be looking at a much higher value. So, how much exactly can these 1989 error pennies go for? If you're lucky enough to have a double die obverse 1989 penny in excellent condition, the value can range from several $100s to even thousands, yes, thousands of dollars. Coins like this one have sold at auctions for around $5,000, and sometimes even more, depending on their exact condition and rarity. Now, you may be wondering, is this the only rare 1989 penny to look out for? The answer is no, there are other potential mint errors that can increase a penny's value. These might not always hit the thousands of dollars mark, but they can still be worth hundreds of dollars depending on how rare and unique they are. But wait, before you rush to your coin jar, keep in mind that finding these rare coins is no easy feat. The vast majority of 1989 pennies are, in fact, just regular pennies with little to no additional value. However, as with any collection, the hunt for the rarest pieces is part of what makes coin collecting so exciting. If you do find one of these rare 1989 pennies, or if you think you might have one, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a reputable service. This will help you determine its exact value and condition, ensuring you get the best price possible if you decide to sell. In conclusion, while the 1989 penny might seem like just another common coin, there are certain rare specimens out there that could make you a lot of money. From doubled die errors to misaligned dies, the possibilities for finding valuable 1989 pennies are out there, and the rewards are certainly worth the search. So, if you find yourself with a 1989 penny, take the time to examine it carefully. You just might have a hidden treasure on your hands. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you learned something new about the 1989 penny, make sure to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Do you have any rare pennies in your collection? We'd love to hear about it. And remember, in the world of rare coins, even a single penny could be worth $76,000 if you have the right one. Happy coin hunting, and until next time, keep collecting.